Hey, it's Dr. Deal with 5 reasons why it feels like bad news just keeps coming. Have you ever got to that point in life or certain period in life where it just seems like bad news just keeps coming, either about you or about family member or about a situation? It just feels like it never ends. And so many people are struggling. And it's even harder going through that during the holidays. And that leads me to number one. You barely finish getting over the last thing that happened. You're barely processing what happened the last time. And now you have, something new happening. And that leads me to number two is that you're almost afraid to pick up the phone or look at a text because you don't know what's going to happen. Your anxiety is so high because you're thinking something bad. And that leads me to number three is you feel like everything is so dark and gloomy and that there is no light at the end of this tunnel that you're going through right now. But there is. It will change. It's just this time period. And this seems to happen to a lot of people during the holidays. It just feels like the holidays just make things worse, and it's crazy. And that leads me to number four is that your emotions are all over the place because there's no consistency in your life. So your emotions are up and down. One minute you may be crying and upset and anxious. The next minute there's a little happiness, but then you pull back right down. And that can be tough and hard. And that leads me to number five. It seems like nothing is going right for you and your family. And it just seems like you can't get off this emotional roller coaster because it's always something. Stay strong. I know it feels like it's just dark right now and like, you know, why is this always happening to me? And we call that in therapy personalization, when you feel like everything is just happening to you, but it happens to everybody. But I know it's your experience. So praying for everybody who's struggling with having this type of emotion right now, or who's going through things that just seem overwhelming. You know, if you're really struggling, please seek a therapist so they can help you maneuver through all those emotions. All right.